Sandeep, many thanks for joining me. I just have time to touch upon the India Today mood of the nation when it comes to Prime Minister Narendra Modi's handling of the India-China tense standoff along the line of actual control. So when this question was put to respondents in the India Today mood of the nation, Kavi research on that hot button issue of India-China standoff at the LAC, we asked people for their response on PM's handling of China. What was the response? Take a look. 59% said that the Prime Minister or India had given a befitting response to China. It was a befitting response, a befitting handling of the situation. 26% said India could have done better. 9% said India did not handle the situation well. When we posed the question about government giving a clear picture of what was happening when it came to the Chinese aggression, again, 64% said yes, they got a clear picture from the government. 25% said no. Others, of course, can't tell. The third question that was posed was, how should India deal with China? 57%, overwhelmingly, 57 said India should continue to use diplomacy. 20% said declare war. 17% said the economic sanctions route that was being used was an effective tool to deal with China. But 57% said deal with China diplomatically. Of course, India is dealing with China both diplomatically, and our forces are deployed along the line of actual control. Our Air Force and our Navy remains deployed too. Another question that was posed was, good decision to ban Chinese goods and apps? Overwhelmingly, 82% said yes, 14% said no. I want to bring in India Today's Foreign Affairs editor Geeta Mohan for more on this. Geeta, by and large, the respondents have said that they're satisfied or they're happy with the way India has dealt with the China situation, the standoff with China, Geeta.
Well, absolutely. In the manner in which Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the Indian administration has taken a stand against China, it is very clear that there is a certain amount of satisfaction when it comes to the handling of the situation. There is no backing off, that India is not going to take things lying down, that China cannot be a bully in this region is a very straight and clear message that has gone not just across the border to the Chinese, to Beijing, but also back home, where people have begun to understand the stand and why the stand has taken. So yes, in all, more positive reaction than negative when it comes to handling of and then the stern stand that India has taken vis-a-vis China at the LAC.
Okay, when it comes to government giving a clear picture on Chinese aggression, 64% said yes. The opposition, several opposition parties have repeatedly targeted the government for not coming out with the truth on what's happening at the LAC. There are lots of reports that seem to indicate that we've lost a lot of territory, but the respondents here seem to think, and 64% seem to think, that the government has given a clear picture, whether it's the Prime Minister addressing troops in Ladakh or his other speeches elsewhere.
Well, that is the case, Gaurav, in many ways than one, in the manner in which the statements have been put out on a regular basis as to what the situation is. We've had regular briefings from the Ministry of External Affairs, who also put out where we stand. Although there are many questions that we still want answered, it seems like by and large, at least the public over here, according to the mood of the nation, are quite the public is quite satisfied with the kind of information that has been put out there, the manner in which it has been done, and the timely manner or weekly manner in which they at least get to know what is happening at the LAC. And not just that, we've had reporters who have gone out there and reported, which includes you as well, have gone out there and reported from the border to show and tell the country exactly what the situation is and where things stand. Things are not easy. Things are not things are kind of difficult when it comes to relations with China, and that's something that has been put across, and people and the public have at least begun to understand and learn as to what the situation is and where things stand at present.
Yes. Also, unlike Pakistan, where the first reaction is, take them down, do another Balakot, do a surgical strike, when it comes to China, there is a realization diplomacy is the best road ahead, because how should India deal with China? 57% have said diplomatically, 17% say economic sanctions, and about 20% say we need to declare war. So that realization is there in terms of the power matrix between the two countries.
Well, there's a huge difference there, Gaurav, in how the public or the country wants to deal with Pakistan vis-a-vis how it wants to deal with China. There is no terror factor per se when it comes to dealing with China. There is might, economic and military. That's something that is recognized not just by the government but by the public as well. The reason why most of them are looking at engagement diplomatically is also militarily when it comes to talks. When it comes to Pakistan, the tolerance levels are quite low,
Yes.
not because of anything else, but the instruments of state policy, which is the terror factories across the border or terror networks that are supported by the state. And that's why there's a huge difference in how the public perceives Pakistan vis-a-vis China, or how the public wants Pakistan dealt with vis-a-vis how it would want India to deal with China.
Geeta Mohan, for the moment, many thanks for joining me. Pick up a copy of this India Today, the latest edition of India Today. Read the mood of the nation, and there is reason to be very satisfied with the way our country is moving forward. That is all I have time for on India First this evening. Many thanks for watching. News and updates continue on India Today. Stay with us.